With it, dear, y'all. Some motherfucking rear points at RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to all my guys and goddesses and all high vibrational human beings. You know what the fuck it is, man. Top of the tizzy, right? And there's so much going on. It's like a million thoughts going in my mind right now. You know, so I'm just gonna ramble on. So first off, I want to talk about how see, I'm not gonna say I'm mad. I get mad at times, but I'm not gonna even say I'm glad. But I see why I'm going through everything I'm going through, so I can see everything as clear as I need to see it with everything, right? Like, I'm homeless, right? And a lot of times, like, a lot of people that don't like me, that's the main thing or the only thing they can talk about with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes like I tell myself, like, I can't wait till I'm not, even with this system, this monetary system up, the last of it, because then what would be the next thing? But it don't matter at the same time, because that just will reveal that much more so how great I am and how much people hate me without valid reason. You know, like the real problems in this world in connection to, you know, how I be speaking about them and stuff. Also, like the way my mind works, it's not like a regular person, you know, and I realize that's why I've been attacked, either directly or indirectly, you know, through that person or entity attachments. You feel me? So, right now, it's just, I be thinking, you know, it's the main thing I be thinking, y'all, when I bought past houses and shit and areas and shit. I be like, man, it's so crazy to me how people think that it's gonna be ascension for unnatural people. You know what I'm saying? When it's like they got me in these situations. Everything, when I think about me, it's so much resentment towards it, you know? And I'm gonna be honest, like even kind of like bitterness, because it's like, it's the level of arrogancy that people have. And it's not even real, but it's enforced. You get what I'm saying? That makes it so crazy, you know? Not even justifiable, even. You get what I'm saying, y'all? So it's like I'm walking past these houses. These people are on my land. You know what I'm saying? They stole my land from me. They're living off of me, you know, only off the division of me and my species, right? You know, I could be going through anything. I could be freezing to whatever degree. And I've been in all the cases of it, you know? Like, without proper clothes, without gloves, like, without eating, you know? Cortisol levels out of the roof, you know what I'm saying? Having all body complications, bringing more problems that I wouldn't even have, but just because of this system that I'm in, and I'm short of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's like when I talk how I talk, it be how it is, because like people be mad that I'm me and hoping that I'm not me. You know what I'm saying? Like basically what I'm saying is like it makes people more mad that I speak about the stuff that I speak about, and I happen to be neuromelanated. Like I happen to be the most organic of the organic. Like I swear, like if I was like not neuromelanated speaking on this, even if I was urmelanated, I swear people wouldn't be as mad. But like the fact that I'm the son in the flesh, literally, it'd be pissing people off, you know, because I come from the black woman, you know? So people be mad as shit. But it's like, I can read it all on them. But it's wild though. Like, it's like I'm walking past all of these houses. Like I think about it so much, y'all, because I be on the chopping block a lot. Like, and I just be looking at it. I be like, damn, be looking at the house and be like, they probably warm as shit in that house. You know what I mean? They warm as hell in there, you know? Cozy. People be having their lights on. I be seeing people what they watching on TV in their house as I'm walking by and shit. You know what I'm saying? As I'm freezing, you know? I be seeing all of it, you know? And I'm just like, man, y'all don't know the punishment that's coming to y'all, because I come from the black woman. Even from a standpoint that any of these houses that I will walk by, some of my own brothers and sisters are in these houses, apartments, or whatever, you know, and they don't care about me because we're divided and everyone's going for self. Everyone's trying to get individual success, you know. Y'all just don't realize how much karma is behind this shit. Like, I hope everybody gets it. Like, I'm serious, because it's like, y'all did this to me, you know? And people don't like me because it's like, I'm a reminder of it, because I put it in your face without me feeling inadequate about myself. You get what I'm saying? So when people see me, the same way how I irritate people's demons, or I show people what they need to work on, I also remind people of what they've done to us off of me being a neuromelanated being when they see me in the state that I'm in. And being aware of it, even with what's been done to me, like being able to explain it. Most people that's been damaged to the level that I have been, they can't explain it how I can explain it clear and be aware of fully what's been done. That's something that I haven't figured out how or why it's like that. I don't know. But it's like, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is, y'all. And, you know, another thing I be thinking about also is like how like I was thinking about just like random thoughts. Like I was thinking about like an hour ago, like I'm thinking about, you know, where I was at. I'm thinking about, damn, like, you know, all buildings and shit. Like, if you can go in them in any shape, way, or form, or if you're paying for anything involving a place or anything, like, they're cold as shit. You know, it's cold as shit. Like, everything that's created or built, how it's operated, is designed around this system, strategically with everything. So everything has to be aligned for it to be in like cahoots with how this shit goes. You know what I'm saying? So for example, like whatever building, I don't give a fuck what the type of building is, whatever the building is, right? It's a building that's going to bring in some money, whatever business it is, right? That business, that company, whatever the building is, the size of it don't matter. None of that matters. I guarantee you, if that's a business that's bringing in money, right? Someone's paying like a mortgage for the land or whatever, for that building to be there, rent there, whatever, right? To run the business. I guarantee you that I guarantee y'all that if you're able to go in that jump, right? Like at nighttime, or if it's any shape, way, or form that you'd be able to go in that bitch, unknown, right? If you go in there, no. I kind of explained this before, but basically what I'm saying is all the buildings that you can go in that a so-called homeless person would find or be able to use in a way to go in or whatever, all of those places are cold. You know what I'm saying? It's like jail, you know? And even some of the shit, you get what I'm saying? Like even down to your T. Like, for example, have y'all ever went like on like a little trail bop or something, right? And then y'all know like how they have like the lure, like where you use the restrooms and shit. And so usually it'll be like a cabin built type of joint or whatever. Well, like that shit'll be cold as shit. Not only will it be cold as shit, the fucking the seats, it'll be like steel and shit. It'll be like when you're locked up. You know like how the shit is when you gotta use the restroom, like how it's like the metal, the chrome and shit. Like I'm like, why are y'all building buildings that's not so-called jail in the same structure and ways as a jail? You know what I'm saying? What does that tell you? You know, why are if a building is able for you to get in and you wouldn't have to sneak in, right? Why are all of those places automatically, they just happen to be cold? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's set up for like even if a homeless person did find this, it's like, no, you're still gonna fucking freeze. Like it's us all set up around the punishment, the coincide with the three things that's gonna be attacked. Yeah, I mean the three things that's gonna be attacked, even if you're trying, right? Even if you're trying, which will be you eating, your hygiene, your housing, your shelter. You know, like they know exactly what the fuck they be doing, y'all. And then I was also thinking about like even down to like Skewer and shit. Cause I was saying to myself, like, man, like Skewer's damn near like jail too. Like you think about like the cafeterias, like the trays, like I'm talking about, remember like back in there, like the lunch thing, the lunch tray and shit. Like it's like jail. How it's set up. Like, and then the irony about it is a lot of that stuff, like I just said, like, in cahoots of the jail and the schools, they're both genocide. One's the judicial, one's the educational, and somehow they have similarities to how they look. You know, it's just crazy, y'all. Like, we're in hell. Like, I see everything of it. Like, and don't get it fucked up. Like, don't think because like I speak on this stuff and I'm saying this right now, like I don't see all the good also. I'm just choosing to speak on this right now. I see hella good shit, hella stuff that's happening for the better and everything. I'm just choosing to speak on this right now. You know, because you know, people be acting like they you know, maybe they might not know what they're living in. Like right now, my fingertips are frozen. Like they're stinging right now, you know? It's like I got so used to being in pain, even when I'm in pain, it's like I just like I like zone out. Like I like disassociate when I'm in pain, you know? I don't give a fuck about anybody crying about me or the mother of my child crying about me. Bitch, you did this shit. You feel me? You're gonna pay for the rest of your life for this shit. And more so when I leave my vessel, and for you hurting a child, you know, in general. You know what I mean? And then you hurt a child of the mother of all life. You're gonna be punished for that. Whether you believe it or not. I'm a black man, you know what I'm saying? And then you came against me with other organic people too. You know, like it's a lot of spiritual laws that you broke that I didn't even know that you broke off of me coming into here I am, that you don't even realize how serious the punishment is coming your way. You know, and then me being here I am also, like, it's a lot, you know? So I'm not worried about you. I don't see you in that way no more. I don't respect you at all, you know, but you know, all this information that I came into, yo, and really it's like, you know, I just want Brittany for real, for real. I'm so in love with that girl. That's the love of my life. That's the love of my life, y'all. I just want to like pick her up and spin her around. For real. That's the love of my life. I really feel like the energy that I had towards the mother of my child, because she didn't appreciate it, the universe like brung me another person in my life for me to feel even stronger for her than I did towards the mother of my child. And in a way, like, for everything to shake where it's not even being rushed or in a way for it to be destroyed. You know, everything is happening in place properly, you know? Like, it's exactly how it should be. So, yeah, so another thing I want to talk about here is this. I want to speak on, because I don't think that, you know, I speak on it a lot, but I don't think that y'all realize, not even just towards me, but towards anybody, even an unnatural person, like how cortisol really like works when it's being released in your brain. Like I was on 9 and 8 yesterday, and I was kind of talking to y'all about it. And when I was talking to your white lady and I was explaining it to her and how levels of cortisol being released, you know, it's a natural response, but it's not natural for it to be being released repeatedly. You know what I mean? In a short period of time, that's not natural, you know, and it causes like adverse effects. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're having like, your brain is getting clogged, like an overload of it, right? You'll start to have like, you know, like headaches. It might be like ringing in your ears, like shoulder pains, having to piss a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I be having to piss a lot, y'all. Why? Because it's almost like fight, like I said, it's like fight, flight, or freeze. Like the shock, the cortisol being released. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep having to use the restroom and shit like that. You know, digestion problems. You know what I'm saying? Like your body just starts being all out of whack because your body is like in survival. It's like that's what I'm in all the time. You know what I'm saying? So my body over the past 5 years has been having all types of crazy shit due to the cortisol being released. You know? So, and you think about it, when cortisol is released in the brain and all of these things that can happen, and then the continuance of those things happening for the levels of cortisol being released repeatedly over a long period of time, which is going to create more problems and shit like that, maybe even leading to death. Like literally, like that's by design, you know? That's by design. So it's deeper than oh, if you don't do this, then these are the consequences. No, they're fucking killing you. They're fucking killing me, you know? The only reason why the cortisol is being released so crazy is because of my situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're killing me slowly. But it's like, I don't care about any of that though, because I already know the revenge that I'm even taking myself. However, so I leave my vessel towards like certain people and everything. Like I told y'all, like my soul and spirit remembers everything. I don't forget shit. You know what I'm saying? And I keep it in a certain place where it's like when it's a certain place, I mean, when it's that certain time I go about it, that same way that how people had like no remorse and was laughing and it was funny, that's going to be the same way in which I inflict. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be straight face, you know what I mean, type energy. So it's like I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with it. You know? But yeah, you know what I mean? For real. Like it's been a lot of damage done to me. You know? There's been a lot of damage done to me. Like, cause it's like when cortisol gets released, like you got to think about it. Like when you're living in pressure, you're living like just my living situation, like all the pressure, the randomness, the the overwhelmed, the like all of that. You know what I'm saying? I already know the cortisol levels is high as shit. Like I could put money on that if I was to go to the hospital right now. Like I already know. You already know, because like I said, I read a lot of this shit, and I see the shit that's happening to me. But I know it's only happening because of the system that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? And then on a deeper level, it's only happening because not even because the system is here, but because of our division. Because if we was to stop being, if all hypothetically speaking, if every single neuromelanated being was to have a genuine love for their brother or sister and not want to bring harm their way in any shape, way, or form, and work together, this system would break today, whether the whole monetary system crashed due to the weather today or not. We would automatically break it because we give all the power to it. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm saying that literally like that, like as if like in separation of everybody else. Of course, the whole mass is the same thing, but even just us alone, we wouldn't even have to take everybody else. Just us alone, if we was to do that, we would crash the shit. You feel me? That's why it's just like so you don't really realize how wild you look as a neuromelanated being when it's like you're looking down on your brother or sister off of your individual success. And really what that means from the collective of what we're living in and how we're manipulated around it. It's like you're playing a long game, but you don't realize that you can just shut the whole game off. You know what I'm saying? We don't realize that. So it's like, you know, it's really sad, y'all. But it's like, even with me being like aware of all of this and stuff, that's great damage can be repaired. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't even think about it. I just and it might be because of the chemical imbalance in my brain due to all the abuse from like the mother of my child and the continuance of it, of how it even picked up with her attacks and everything once I chose myself, even, you know what I'm saying, and just cut her out of my life and stuff like that. You know, I don't give a fuck though. Like for real, like when it comes to like me respecting myself, I love myself more than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like any love that I can give out to anybody, I love myself more. You know, it might not look like it because I'm not the freshest right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it might not, like the stuff that shows that for people to notice that. You know what I'm saying? I might not have them things, so it might not look like that. You might think it's not like that, but it is though. You know, it really is. But the number one thing that I'm going to tell my son more than anything in this whole entire world is the damage of women, because I don't want him to have the damage to his brain that's done to my brain off of a woman that was raised wrong, or that was neglected, because like what she tried. I'm gonna tell y'all what she. It's like so much angles. That's why it's like I don't even really care to talk to her about it, because it's so much damn angles of it. But you know you know when I don't want to say everybody, right, because it's free will, you have choice, but it's common when a woman has been like neglected in any shape, way, or form, right? That she'll try to bring that same neglect onto her child. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's in something that looks shiny, like her making an impulsive decision and thinking, I'm gonna get money and get this coming to me to have my end all be all with this person or these group of people going about this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you're still gonna neglect your child. You don't know who you are, and I know who all y'all are. You feel me? But like I said, everything happens for a reason. You know, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot. I learned all the lessons I needed to learn, and but it's crazy because this is one. It's when I think about this situation, and I'm gonna stop talking about this because I want to talk about some other stuff. Like, this really ain't important. But it's this one video. It's this one video of I think I have it on I think it's on my Instagram. It might be on my Instagram. But it's this one video, y'all, of it's this Latina goddess, right? And I'm guessing she's speaking with like her family or her granddaughters or something like that. And her relatives are talking to her about when she was like younger, and then she starts crying, y'all. She starts crying, and then when she starts crying, she has like her hands kind of up to her face, kind of holding them, and her hands start like shaking and shit. And as her hands are shaking, the reason why she's shaking and she's crying, because the same mistake that the mother of my child made, she made, thinking somebody up. But my mother had it wasn't just one person she cheated on me with, or one time. It was several, endless, right? But like in all different ways. But in this situation, it was specifically this woman talking about how it was one man that she was supposed to choose, but she chose wrong, and she ended up having to live with that shit for the rest of her life. See, the difference between these situations is I turned it to growth. So whenever I talk about this, it's not the only pain that's there is like just whatever my son had to go through, and like, you know what I mean, her arguing and stuff that she said or had around my son that I know my son shouldn't have seen. That even when I try to talk to her, I know that she'll try to lie about even today, off of her not even change. You know what I'm saying? But it's like once you see a person for how they are, you see them for how they are. But that video though, that video though, with the Latina goddess, y'all, it's something about that video that I know if my baby mother already seen it, or she see that shit, she gonna feel that shit more and more every year, that video, because I literally saw my baby mother in that old woman, like literally, like in that video, like she's gonna be shaking like that, like she's gonna be telling the story about how she made all of these mistakes, and you know what I mean. She didn't have no any other brothers and sisters that Zion had, as far as from me. It wasn't with her. You know what I'm saying? And same with her, with other men and shit. Like, it's just like a lot that she's gonna have to explain for the rest of her life. That that's why the cheating and stuff, y'all, it's just not worth it, because it's a quick dopamine hit, quick gratification. You're seeking attention, and it's usually coming from people that really don't love you, because they're most likely trying to they're probably trauma bonding with you, or they're trying to stop you from something. You're going forth somewhere else, even if it's not in relationship terms. You know what I mean? But yeah, y'all. Yeah, cortisol is a serious thing, though. Cortisol. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, I know it might be some demons with me because of the shit that I live though. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I don't know how to explain it. It's like, put it like this. This might throw y'all offside, but I'm just being real with y'all. Like when I'm talking about y'all about this, it's like I don't feel any anger in my heart. But even with me not feeling any anger in my heart, just off of what was done to me, I could stand over my baby mother and just empty all in her fucking face. You know what I'm saying? Close range too. You know? Not give a fuck and walk smooth off. You know what I mean? Because of the disrespect that was done to me, it's something like once disrespect is done to me to a certain level, it's like even if I'm not viciously going out to get you in that moment or anything like that, or trying to attack you, it's like I still have that in me at any moment to do that to you. You know what I'm saying? And it'll always be like that, you know? Like I'm telling y'all, like I know, I mean, I looked at a lot of stuff that proves that the damage that's done to the brain, how it changes. But even if I didn't know that, if somebody asked me, I would be like, yeah, you know? How you doing today, man? I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real. It's not a game, yo. Like, even, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even care about doing, like, well, I'm not gonna say I don't care about doing well. I just know what I'm gonna do to her once I leave my vessel, regardless of anything. Be good or bad, it don't matter. All of that's irrelevant. All that's irrelevant. She hurt a child. You know, she's getting revenge from me. She's getting revenge from my ancestors. She's getting revenge. She's getting revenge from a lie. You know what I'm saying? But all the other revenge, that don't mean nothing to me. The revenge that's gonna mean something to me is the revenge that I give. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a personal person. Like when I know you hurt me, I want to see you in pain. I'm not gonna lie. I want to see you in pain, but not in a way like for me to laugh at you or smile at your pain. I just want to see, like, I don't know. I guess I'm a revengeful person. My dad was a Scorpio. You know what I mean? It might be that in me. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? And even still, I don't even know if, like, I gotta see that. You know, so yeah. It just the only thing that fucks me up is I seen it where it was going the whole time and tried to do everything I could to avoid it and still wasn't able to avoid it. You know? But I'm definitely gonna do my best for the rest of my life, like to keep her away from me. Because if she don't, I will kill her. Like I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck how you take this. I know you watch my videos, you tell people. If you come around me and you think it's sweet, like I'm not trying to, but the damage that you've done to me mentally, right? I could kill you and not even know I just killed you until after I killed you. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll be like, damn, I just killed you. But then it's over then. You know, you're gone. So I'm not even gonna have your dumb ass even come around me to have me take you out like that. You know what I mean? It's a time and place for everything. But I want you to suffer without me for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? I want you to, you know? I don't give a fuck how anybody feels about me individually. You can suck my dick for real, for real. I don't give a fuck how you feel. You know? This is what happens when you hurt good people. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody that knows me, time don't exist with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a person that you can do wrong and you can think like a little bit of time is gonna go by and then you could come back. Nah, I'ma carry the fuck out of you. I might spit in your face. Like, I don't do that shit. You know, you're right. It is demons in me though. It is demons with me. It is demons with me. You know what I mean? Like if I see you in person, if you said that, I would have smacked the shit out of you in person. You know what I'm saying? Carl, I can't even pronounce 5097. I would have smacked the shit out of you in person. If you would like what you said before that, I wish you would have said that to me in person. I would have smacked you whole, like all these fingers, like whole hand. I would have smacked the fuck out of you. You feel me? I don't care about anybody trying to point out me being negative or, first off, of course I got demons in me. I got chaos energy in me. Look what the fuck was done in my land. Look at the fuck at how you're. Let me look at your picture. You look like you're neuromelanated, right? Look how and you're a woman, right? Or you're a man. Oh, you're a man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say I'm in my feelings though, because I'm about to. What do you mean? I'm about to find in less than a month. In less than a month, I'm about to find out, have full proof if that's my child or not, and if he's not, then even more so. I don't give a fuck if I sign that birth certificate. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You feel me? But if he is, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be able to see my child. Anybody that had a child and had their child stripped away from them at 5 months old, and that child is almost 6 years old, any brain damage, mental health that person would have, you're the person with a mental health problem if you're trying to judge a person that was alienated from their child since an infant from years and expecting them to still be completely sane as a normal person. You get what I'm saying? That's real. You know, I don't know if you have children, but if you do, you know, imagine me stripping your child away from you like that. Real shit. You know? I'm not gonna lie, I had to put yo on timeout real quick. Go sit in that chair. And already, by that person talking, y'all, I had to put him on timeout, y'all. But I'm gonna tell y'all how I read energy, right? Like that person that I just put on timeout, I know for a fact that they're connected with the mother of my child, you know? And I know that they're just trying to provoke me because they're scared none of them motherfuckers will come to me in person. They know better, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that they would do is actually they stopped even trying to call me on random numbers and shit. Because literally I don't even answer unknown numbers and shit like that. You feel me? So the only thing that those people would do in connection to her, in any shape, way, or form, not just sexually if they mess with her, friends, any of her flying monkeys, anybody that supports her toxicity that they most likely have within themselves, literally, right? Only thing any of y'all motherfuckers would do is just come on here on the internet and try to troll me and stop me. I didn't come on here this rising to speak about genetics and what's taking place on the planet. I came specifically on here to speak about everything I'm speaking on now. And if I was to choose to speak on that shit right now, on some other stuff, I would. You know what I'm saying? I'm in full control of myself, you know? Even if you think that I'm not, I am, trust me. That's why I'm as strong as I am. That's why I'm still here. That's why I'm still alive. That's why, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Whether I'm pretty sure my son is my son. I'm not really doubting that. But put it like this, I'm like 90% that's my son. But if he wasn't my son, that wouldn't hurt me at all. I can't be hurt. You know what I'm saying? Can't nothing bring more pain to my planet than knowing how I come from the black woman and who the black woman really is, right? And how all life comes from her, right? And what's being done to her and her creations and her children. I'm sorry, y'all can't. That was the limit of the pain for me. You know what I mean? And then seeing us live against our means and against each other, wow, we got a species that's not even native to our planet attacking us on a daily basis while trying to implement more ways. You think I care about some shit like, you know what I'm saying? Or it's like, said, "Bae, I have to go, but I sub." I smashed the sub button. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace, power, abundance. I appreciate your positive energy.
Drive Transit
You know what I'm
Center,
saying?
Bay C.
I appreciate your positive energy. I'm about to go right now. Like even this water, right? I had this water since like yesterday. I didn't even drink because that's like I had to use the restroom a lot. That was the one way where I knew I was having a lot of cortisol release. But I'll tell you this, let that shit be happening and you're not in real stressful situations and you out here, because it's another thing that means too, if you're not, you know what I'm saying? Because I know the mother of my child, I know she's familiar with STDs and stuff, you feel me? So yeah, like it's if you be using the bathroom a lot and you're not living in an over stress situation, probably means you probably got an STD. I'm gonna be real with you. And me even smoking. I appreciate it. And me even smoking like Black and Miles, me smoking Black and Miles and weed and shit. Like, oh yeah. So we gonna get these. So after I just put yo on timeout, let's look at these colors real quick, y'all. Let's look at these colors. That shit's beautiful, right? See that shit? That shit's beautiful. That shit's beautiful, y'all. That's a sight to see today. You know what I mean? That's a sight to see. But man, like I miss that girl so fucking much. I feel like I'm going crazy. And I can't even focus on her like I need to, because I need to get all of this other stuff right. But it's just like, I don't like being separated from Brittany. I do not like that shit. I don't like that shit. Like, I don't like it. Like, I'm a real, like, she don't even know, but like, I'm a real clingy person. I'm gonna be honest, you lose me as your man, you really fucked up. Cause I'm such a, man, I'm the whole package for real, y'all. I'm the whole packy. You know what I'm saying? I'm the whole packy. I got pissed real quick right now and shit. Hold up real quick. I'm the whole packy. Y'all see how I walk on a bus and how like I'm telling y'all no lies, my life is real as shit. Like all the people on the buses and stuff, like they know what I've been through and stuff. All right, y'all. So what was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, about the buses and shit. Yeah, so it's crazy because all the people on my the people on the buses and stuff, like y'all seen how I walk on and shit. How he said something to me. Almost seemed like he said it like he spoke fast. The bus drivers, like, I'm not even gonna say people feel sorry for me, but a lot of people aren't mad at me. They see how hard I'm trying, and they see how I'm just completely by myself going hard. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like they just be not caring also, because it's like they just see all the pain I'm going in. You know, I do certain things that I won't even say on here that I'm gonna talk about when I get off. But it's like it's like I'm not supposed to be doing it, but it's like I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I already don't have shit so much. It's like I'm in survival. I'm gonna do what I gotta do at the end of the day. Like there's a level of being in survival of certain stuff where you do where it's like not even a chance. You just like whatever the fuck happened with it, it happened. Cause I it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit like that. And like I'm on that type of time right now. Like literally right now. You know? I gotta eat. Feel me? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Even my sleeping, like, I gotta survive, y'all. You know? And this is just something I'm very aware of. The energy now, we're a lot more forward than where we was at. With a lot of changes happening, karma can come faster to people, good and bad, right? So it's like, people already knowing certain stuff about my situation, even if they don't know how, you know, to me for a while to go out their way to make it even more hard for me when I'm already in situations that they see that's abnormal than like an average person. Oh yeah, they'll bring that karma to themselves way fast. Way fast. Even had them even sign out because it's my stance. It's my stance, so, you know, it's my stance. Like yesterday, I ain't even go to work yesterday. Said, fuck that shit. I might not even have my job. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, my mental health isn't okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm fucking homeless. I'm fucking surviving. It's unhinged, diabolical shit that I gotta do just to make it to your next day that I don't even be talking about. There's so much shit I don't even be talking to y'all about. Like fuck crying tears out of your eyes. Your fucking soul will cry off of just even slightly thinking if